And Suhib wins the coin flip, so I guess I'm probably banning first. Well, it's not going to change anything. I was probably planning to ban the Druid anyways. I really hate playing against Druid. I don't care how good my matchup is against it, and I think it is pretty good against this variant of Druid. I just cannot stand playing against Jade Druid. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Can't do it. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, do I ban Druid? Do I ban the Mage just because I have no idea how to play against it? Decisions. What to do? I think I banned Druid. I really hate playing this. But he's not running the Oaken Summons package. I can totally get through. But it's Druid and Spreading Plague is a card. What does this mage have anyways? It has 2 glyphs, 2 meteors, and 2 blizzards. And then Frostage Jaina. I can get through this. Also 2 blocks. Can I get through this? Can I ban 2 decks? That'd be nice. I think I'll ban the Druid and just take my chances with the Mage. I really hate Druid. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ban this Druid. F it. Don't care. And yeah, now I have to figure out what deck I want to lead with. He's gonna ban Paladin. Unfortunate, but not particularly surprising. I've been fairly vocal about the fact that Paladin is my best deck, and will be forever and ever. And yeah, I don't think either of our bans were influenced at all by the coin flip, I'll be honest. I do get to play Zulok. That is correct, Logan. But as much as I love Zulok, I think I will lead with... I think I'll lead with the Hyrule Machine that is the aggro Druid. And we'll see what he's playing. Guess I'll move his deck list to the other side of the screen. And he is gonna lead with Paladin. This is totally fine by me. I think I toss everything looking for Hungry Crab here. Yeah, I feel like I toss everything looking for Hungry Crab. Hungry Crab is by far my best out, or my best win condition in this matchup. It's so brutal. There is a thought about keeping Druid of the Storm, but nah. Or keeping the Mark of the Lotus. Don't get the Crab, unfortunate. Don't get a 1-drop, even more unfortunate. I have like 10 of them. Okay, there we go, Enchanted Raven, everything is back to normal. Raven Yashraj is gonna be good. Gonna emote my greetings. I should have done that before playing Raven, now it looks like I'm DMing. So, I mean, this is pretty good for me. Shum, sure. Not a huge deal. We'll see if he coins out whatever he got. If not, I'm just gonna chump to chump. I should probably put more thought into my plays. Playing super fast was how I made some misplays that ended up being fatal against Logan yesterday, so I probably should have given this a lot more thought. But I don't know, it's easy to be tilted. Tidecaller, coin. Ooh, this is gonna be Rock Pool, isn't it? That's pretty strong. Well, I have Mark of Yashraj. It's like the most reasonable play here. Ooh, another Mark. That could be interesting. Lotus does not really give me anything. This is gonna die to any weapon he may have anyways. And yeah, I want to kill this. So I'm hoping he doesn't have a weapon, and I'm hoping he doesn't have Call to Arms. If he doesn't, Living Mana Mark of the Lotus can be game winning. It's just 5 mana is greater than 4, so if he has Call to Arms on 4, it could be sort of scary. Righteous Protector is fine. Rockpool Hunter is scary. Hungry Crab, Hungry Crab. It's not Hungry Crab. Crypt Lord is interesting. I sort of like Crypt Lord. But okay, what are my options? I can play Mark of Yashraj again and like hero power. I can play Crypt Lord and Mark of the Lotus, which gives me a 2/7 Crypt Lord. That doesn't survive all his minions. I can play. I think those are my only plays. I think Mark of Yashraj feels better here. I could potentially get a Hungry Crab, and that would be a blowout. It's not Hungry Crab. Firefly is pretty good? Question mark?
Time waits for no one.
So I could hero power and clear out the protector. I could double Firefly. I think I like double Firefly here. Makes more sense than hero powering. And then yeah. Not sure about that attack. Could have made him do it instead, but 1 damage is not a big deal. We'll see. Please don't have Call to Arms. If he doesn't have Call to Arms, I'm in a pretty reasonable spot. Because I can just Living Mana and sort of snowball from there. If he does have Call to Arms, that's a little more unfortunate. Oh, Purifier's Maul is so good. Oh god. That's not good at all for me. So he's gonna get a ton of value out of that. That makes my Living Mana so much weaker too. But what are my other options? I can like Crypt Lord is so bad. I think I still have the Living Mana. It trades for a significant portion of this board, and he sort of has to trade. If he doesn't trade, I can blow him out with Mark of the Lotus. And yeah, I'm doing it. And then if he does a partial trade, I can get some pretty big value. But I think I forces him to trade, and then I can make a reasonable follow-up. Bluegill's fine. War Leader is sort of scary, but it looks like he's just gonna go straight to face. That is alright, I think, unless I'm dead. So Hungry Crab is a big time draw here. Is it better than Mark of the Lotus? So Hungry Crab takes out a 6/5. That leaves 2 minions to go into that, 2 minions to go into that, and 1 into that, and I'll be facing down 4 damage. Mark of the Lotus means 2 minions into this, 1, 1, and 1, and I'm facing down 6 damage. So yeah, I do Crab here. Would've been nice to get this Crab a little earlier. I'm dead to like Leroy and stuff. But we'll see. If he doesn't have Leroy, I can start establishing, like, I can taunt up the Hungry Crab or establish the Crypt Lord. Call to Arms is scary, but not game ending. I can put up a pretty big Crypt Lord coming up, and we'll see if he opts to trade. If he trades, it gives you a little more mana to work with, which could potentially be really good for me. He's gonna Guy. Sure. That's fine. I'm just glad that wasn't Leroy and I'm not dead, to be honest, even if Call to Arms top deck is sort of brutal. Is he gonna go face with the weapon? Is he gonna preserve it? Is he gonna try to kill a 2/1? Killing a 2/1 would be really nice. Nope. That's a pretty good draw. I think I Crypt Lord, Snow Flipper, and I want to say Crypt Lord, Snow Flipper, and Mark of the Wild on the Crab, just so I can get some more taunts. I think that's the play. There's Crypt Lord and Snow Flipper is for sure.
The scourge will devour all.
I'm just debating whether I want to mark or whether I want to other mark. So what does this mark give me? These two are still going to die when I trade them, pretty much. whereas it could be stronger later. Yeah. It does buff up the Crypt Lord by 1 more health, but I don't think that's as relevant. Gonna taunt up this guy
Time waits for no one.
and kill as many Murlocs as I can. This also makes me slightly more durable against Sunkeeper Tarim. Yeah, I should show my deck list. But
Reporting for duty.
okay, that's some pretty weak Murlocs. I might be able to make something out of this. It's gonna take out 1 taunt, which makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna be able to... Ooh, is Living Mana amazing here? Living Mana spawns 5 Treants, which is totally crazy. Can trade off for the 2/1/1s, and that gives me a ridiculous board. I can even make 6 Treants and buff them up. Yeah, that's like game winning right there. So Living Mana destroys 6 mana crystals. It means I can hero power first.
For the wild. Time waits for no one.
And so, yeah, I mean, he could have Sunkeeper Tarim. That's like his best draw. Otherwise, this is like completely winning. I even have lethal, or yeah, I have lethal on board too. "13 health taunt feels freaking good, man. There's no silence in this deck because both of us teched heavily to kill or to not deal with Warlocks. Like we just ban Warlock.
Well played.
And
The battle is over.
ooh, 1-0. Sweet. Sorry, I'm super nervous right now. I'm gonna be that guy and delay this slightly to put up overlays at Logan's request. Sorry about that, Suhib, but yeah, we're gonna. We'll do it quickly. I'm sorry. I'm actually shaking right now. I don't get this nervous normally. Okay, that's not always true. I sometimes get this nervous, but no, this should be this. I'm looking at subregion. I don't know what I'm doing. Please send help. Drag this over here, put it up, and okay, there's my deck list. So, Priest or... I'm gonna be playing against Priest or Mage. I think it's more likely to be Mage, just from... I don't know, it's hard to say. I think both are pretty likely. I think as the priest, he might be worried that he gets run over.
Malfurion.
He is gonna wind up going for the priest. Alright.
Shall bring victory.
We can deal with that. We can deal with that. Now the Hungry Crab shows up turn 1. I'm pretty sure I don't want to keep any of this. I would rather go for good one drops. Maybe I keep Crab. Crab is sorta weak though. I can get totally wrecked by like Northshire, Shadow Ascendant openers. I'm gonna go for Diremo or Raven. I get none of the above. Oh boy. I have won with worst opening hands before, and hey, Diremo comes. Hello.
My greeting.
I once won with opening hand that was like Living Mana, Savage Roar, Savage Roar. That was a crazy game. But Diremo luckily shows up. Hopefully I can get one of the marks next turn, and then I'm looking in a pretty good shape. Oh my god. This luck is brutal. It's brutal. That feels good. And now I'm looking in a pretty decent position. I can slap down the Tar Lord, I can start pushing face, I can buff things. Crypt Lord rather, not Tar Lord. Tar Lord's the warrior, 111. He's gonna coin out Tar Creeper. Yeah. Sort of expected. Not a huge deal. I'm gonna get Direwolf Alpha, which is not relevant this turn, but will be really strong next turn. I'm just gonna develop a Crypt Lord and pass.
You are the Shadow's puppet! Is someone injured?
And wow, that is a pretty sick draw. Penguin's amazing here. Going to play it on the left of this taunt. Direwolf. Mark up. And the only question is whether or not I want to kill this thing right now. It would have been so nice if the buff went to something else. Like that, I would have just like had a back-breaking turn here. But I think I still want to deal with the... get rid of this as quickly as possible. And force him to make some trades. Duskbreaker is sort of ridiculous here, but what's a guy to do? Meanwhile, chat's getting on my case for killing Murlocs. Dude, I love Murlocs. Murlocs are my favorite. It's just, you know, guy's gotta do what he's gotta do to win. Also, I don't think I've gotten a single good fledgling this entire tournament. That guy just never shows up when I want him to. Oh, he has his Snap Dusk broken, so I think that makes me happy. He did get a lot of his early game minion. Both Northshires and Shadow Ascendant and Tar Creeper is a really strong start for the priest here, but hopefully the rest of the cards in his hand are a little deader. Okay, he's gonna Twilight Acolyte. It's still 3 attack, thankfully, but yeah. Next turn I'm probably gonna have the Savage Roar just to clear out this board, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, Savage Roar is so good here. Do I want to buff a few things, or do I want to make a 3-2? I think I would rather make it. But buffing puts these things further out of range. And it puts them at 4 attack. So Savage Roar for sure clears out both minions, and lets me do 10 to face. It's just whether or not I want to do 12 to face, or summon a 3-2 for later. 3-2 goes on the wrong side of the Crypt Lord, which sort of sucks. So there's also... he could still have Duskbreaker though. So I was thinking there's also a play where I power up the Wild to buff everything in Savage Roar and use like the Crypt Lord instead, which can tank the Acolyte? No, I can't even tank the Acolyte, what am I saying? But buffing is more resilient against Duskbreaker. I think I do that.
Time waits for no one. For the wild.
I mean, yeah. think that's a play that I can go either way with, but I like this. Like a 3-2 versus 2-2 of stats, but like, yeah. Picks a dragon. I don't really care what dragon it is. Enchanted Ravens, whatever here. I mean, I'm pretty sure I established it anyways, just because if he doesn't have Duskbreaker, it's more damage, and I'm thinking I definitely go face here, right? Like, what do I play around? Duskbreaker, it's just 1 extra damage if I... Yeah, no, I totally go face here. Not scared of Talon Priest or anything. I still have 2 minions that survive Duskbreaker. I can put in 9 more damage next turn. Freezing. I don't think it's actually cold in my room, I'm just nervous. Okay, so that looks like it's a Duskbreaker. Yeah, Meddlesome Insects, that's fine. What do I want to draw here? Living Mana would be totally amazing. Savage Roar is lethal? Yeah, Savage Roar is lethal, even for a heal. Savage Roar will be the best. Hungry Crab is pretty irrelevant. But it does keep my Crypt Lord above the threshold for the Duskbreaker to kill.
For the wild.
Do I play around another Duskbreaker? He played the one off the Discover. If I play around the other Duskbreaker, I have 4 damage next. That's terrible. I would... No. If he played the one off Discover to mind game me, then so be it. Or if he top decks one. But I think going face there is much more likely to win me the game than playing around a second Duskbreaker is. Especially he had a couple of chances to play it earlier, even though I did a pretty good job of playing around it.
Once upon a time.
Oh no, that could be. Don't be Duskbreaker, dude. Don't be it. He hasn't snap picked it, so that might be good news. He also has a snap played it?
You have been.
Okay. Sweet. That's gonna be a 2-0. And I'm going to be up against his Control Mage deck. Which I guess he feels less confident playing into this than he did the Spiteful Priest, which I guess actually gives me a little faith that I might be favored in that matchup. Yeah, so I have to keep queuing with the Druid. That's all I'm allowed to do. And hopefully I can just curve out well and crush this mage. We'll see how it goes. I've definitely got him very lucky so far with getting the 1-drops at the right time, and this looks like a pretty good hand. Enchanted Raven, Mark, Fledgling, yeah. This looks like the sort of hand that wins games.
I must protect the wild.
I think I keep everything here. It's just this is such a solid hand. No, I'm not on ladder. I don't squelch my opponents here.
My greetings.
Mana Worm turn 1 is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I still play the same way. If he doesn't have Frostbow or Glyph, I'm looking pretty good. He does have Glyph, which is unfortunate because it means I'm probably gonna have to hero power this. It's even worse if he like pulls a Frostbow. Well, that's not a snap pick of a spell that removes the Raven, so that's good news. I could potentially play a 1-5 taunt, but I think it's really dangerous not to just hero power this. Um, maybe. I don't know. Maybe the 1/5 taunt was correct. It can sort of trade with the Mana Worm without too much effort, and then protect the fledgling afterwards. It's a hard call to make. I should have probably given a little more thought to it than I did. If I had a 1-drop, I would have just played the 1-drop and coin hero powered, I think, but this is a little weirder. Intellect is, it is what it is. I definitely try to just put out fledgling and see if I can snowball it. And then next turn I can do like Direwolf, Mark of the Wild or something, make the fledgling big. Okay, the other glyph, don't pull Frostbolt, don't pull Frostbolt, don't pull Geyser, don't pull Frostbolt, don't pull Flame. Oh wait, Flame is fine. Don't pull Frostbolt, don't pull Geyser, it's a secret. Secrets are fine. It's more secrets, so one of them was off glyph and one wasn't. So secrets he runs in his deck are Runes and Ice Block, which means I have a coin. I can. Am I scared to counterspell? I'm a little scared to counterspell. I can make a 3/2 Panther. Oh wait, no, I have a coin. What am I talking about? I can just coin first. Oh, no counterspell. Can crab. Not runes. And Direwolf. And now there's a chance of Spellbender from the discovered ones. I think I would rather Power of the Wild here. It's 1 less damage and a little less resilience. Don't be vaporized, dude. It's vaporized! No! That's unfortunate. Vaporize and barrier. Wow. Well then, that is that is a thing. That is a thing that just happened to me. What just happened? He just Kabbalist tomed. Alright, we're in official Clown Fiesta territory, which means pretty much cleans play around Meteor and nothing else. Yeah, play around Meteor and nothing else. Meteor is pretty stunning here anyways, but... And then he also runs 2 Blizzards. I don't think I can afford to be too conservative in this matchup. I pretty much wait out his first AoE and I just go in with Living Mana and hope that that's enough, but we'll see. It's a little scary here, AoE.
I wonder.
So Blizzard is generally the bad one, stops me from doing damage and it clears out things, but Meteor also kills 2 minions. I pretty much have the Living Mana after he either does or doesn't commit AoE. Is that Meteor? Looks like Meteor. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I feel like if he has Blizzard, he commits it there. There's like a chance he gets like Volcanic Potion or some garbage, but we're in. Alright, not Blizzard. Not Blizzard, not Volcanic Potion, not Flame Strike. I hate playing against Mage. Mana Worm Blizzard. That is what they call unfortunate. You mean lower Living Mana? This is. So we definitely make that. Definitely do this. Definitely hero power. Now I wonder what to do with the Power of the Wild. There's a couple of things. I could save it, I could commit it in a buff so that I can do things later. Or I could summon a Panther. I feel like buff. I don't know. I am.
For the Wild.
It's unfortunate, but we'll see if I can recover from him having 2 AoEs. That Vaporize earlier was so backbreaking. think I would have just straight up snowballed the game if
What to do?
if he didn't have Vaporize there. I would have gone really big with that fledgling, but I mean, he picked a good secret. Like, what's a guy to do? That's a Kabbalist Tome secret. Arcane Explosion is sure. Lets him kill off the druid. Another secret. Oh my god. 2 discovered secrets. This is officially in Clown Fiesta territory. We play around nothing. Penguin, go. Oh wait, that wasn't discovered. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys.
For the wild.
Another Vaporize. Alright. So pretty much my outs here are to draw like living mana into buff. That would do it. Otherwise or living mana into Savage Roar would do it too. Otherwise I'm in a pretty rough spot. If he drops Frostless Jada, I concede. I concede after seeing if I draw living mana or not. That's not it at all.
I concede.
I could have debatably played on, but it's late, my attention span is fraying, and I honestly don't think I can win the game after Frostlich comes out, so I'm not even gonna spend the mental energy on it. So that's gonna put it at 2-1. We'll see if Suhib manages to pull off the reverse sweep, but from my experience, Hunter is pretty good against Mage in all of its forms, so I'm just gonna go ahead and queue up a Hunter. And I guess I should bring up the Hunter deck list too. I got some flack yesterday for being too focused on being salty. I wasn't really focused on the game because I was doing other things, like playing FEH halfway through out of salt. I was too salty and neglected my streamer duties. So Razor Maul is great. Knife Juggler is one of the weakest 2-drops in this deck. I'm going for one of my 6 1-drops. Don't get them. It's unfortunate. Have one more draw into them. And this matchup, like the other ones, are about trying to pressure. And Dire Maul. I've been getting really lucky with top deck 1-drops. Mana Worm. It's gonna coin. Babbling Book. Alright, it is what it is. So Direwolf doesn't cut it, I'm just gonna Razor Maul it up. I want to Razor Maul on the left because, like, Unleash minions go on the right, and yeah. Ooh, +3 attack, hello. We're totally killing that off before it does more things. I hate Mana Worm. It's a card that has given me a lot of trouble over the years, and has helped more control-y mages win matchups they have no business winning. Glyph, don't get good cards, like apparently Vaporized last game, but I mean, don't get direct damage, don't get AoE, all the good stuff. I think Primordial Glyph is an abomination and should never exist, but what's a guy to do? So he now has a Babbling Book card and a Glyph card, and I can't play around shit. Just gonna Animal Companion, get Huffer. Not Huffer! Okay, I would like to apologize for the stream. I have not been practicing my Hunter sufficiently because what is this thing? This is not the card I put in my deck. I might be getting disqualified because I'm playing a different card than I put in. I packed 2 Huffers, but I guess if no one calls me out and I'm playing on. So he plays Kabbalist Tome, which is always terrifying. But Houndmaster is a really good draw, and I can sort of play around Meteor here. Just also lets me get in a lot of face damage. If he doesn't have like good AoE real quick, I'm gonna snowball. Another companion is always good. Maybe this one will be Huffer. Yeah, that's more like it. So how much damage do I have? I have 8, 12, potentially up to 14, but I think I would rather have the Grandmother here. It's more resistant to AoE, and it lets me have near guaranteed lethal next turn. Yeah, not 100% sure about the positioning, but whatever. So yeah, even if he has a full board clear, this summons a 3-2, I get +1 attack and hero power, and that's lethal. So hopefully that's that. What can beat me? Big taunts, I guess? Or multiple AoEs? But curving out with Hunter strikes again, I guess. But, yeah.
Well played.
Looks like he's gonna Kabbalist Tome and just concede, and oof. I'm off to my finals rematch with Logan. We did decide that that match is gonna be tomorrow because it's getting pretty late. Thanks, Aaron. So, yeah. That's a 3-1. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow evening for the rematch against Logan. Or hopefully I can avenge the 3-0 drubbing I got in the upper bracket. History's on my side. Every lower bracket finalist has managed to win thus far. And yeah, I mean, I got really lucky that Hunter game. Top decking Dire Mode turn 1, top decking Animal Companion at the correct times, getting Huffer when I needed it. Like, that was pretty ridiculous. And yeah, so I'm not sure exactly what time I'll be playing tomorrow. I'll work that out with Logan later. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll hopefully catch you all tomorrow. Thanks.